Well, I saw the film, and I gotta tell you both that I really enjoyed it. It's a very good film. The short film that you guys made with
Thank you
Langston.
so much.
Oh, you're very welcome. With Langston Fishburne. How did Stall come to be as an idea? Like when you two collaborated to make this, how did you guys get the idea of making this film, and how did you both get to know each other? As well as what was the writing collaboration like? In terms of do you both
Sure.
write together or whatnot?
I've known Eric since I was. Our parents are friends, so I've known Eric since I was a little kid.
Oh, great.
Um, I'm a little older, but we're family friends, and we never worked together, but we were both living in Los Angeles at the time, and it was lockdown. We had we were playing video games or Dungeons and Dragons, or just spending a lot of time with like a group of friends, and we spent too much time together, so we used all of our stories up. And we were kind of just bored and sick of each other. And out of nowhere, like a gift from heaven, Eric tells us a story about how one time he was at the mall in Florida and a kid tried to crawl under the stall with him.
Oh gosh.
And I was like, what? And he's like, he stopped him, and then his dad came, and it was fine. Like, what would you have done if he got in? And that's the inception of Soul, just like talking about what we would have felt, what could have happened, and then that kind of just kept festering.
I got you. Because I gotta say that like there's one. What's great about the film is that the the everybody in their life can relate to the horror of having to use a public restroom, especially when you're a kid, right? Like when you were a kid in school, if you had to use the stall, if they even had doors on the stall, it is the one thing I think any person on the planet can relate to is the dread of either having to use a strange, unfamiliar restroom. And the other reason I think that everyone can relate to this, besides the obvious biological reasons, is that I think everybody probably has their own story or horror story, if you know what I'm trying to say, like of,
Oh
oh
yeah.
my God, I had to go in there and it was awful. The place was a mess or whatever. You know what I mean? So everybody, and I think that's what makes the film universal and both comical, and you could almost believe it happening. How did you guys come upon working with Langston Fishburne to get him in the league?
Langston's
Because
been one
he
of
was
my best friends for
fantastic.
15 years.
I apologize. I didn't hear you. I apologize.
Langston's been one of my best friends for 15 years.
Oh wow. Oh,
Hmm.
that's great. That's great.
Yeah, I lucked out. I
Awesome.
always bring him into everything I do. It rarely works out.
With everything you do, it always works out.
No, never.
Oh,
I was working at a sketch, like a new media sketch company, and I wanted to sorry, a new media company that was doing sketches. And I got hired as head writer, and every week I would write something for Langston and try to get him to fly out to LA. Or anytime I've done anything, even New York, we did live shows with Langston as a sketch actor. I just love working with him, and he immediately took to working with Eric.
oh, awesome. Because yeah, I was gonna ask if you years of background in comedy, um, and I saw that you wrote for Sex Funeral. Was that the show?
Sorry. That was just a stand-up show I used to do with a friend of mine.
Okay, so was
It
that
had a weird name. It was literally just stand-up. Like we get comedians on. Yeah. We just try to think of a salacious name so people would want to come.
sure, sure? Where was that? Like off Broadway or?
It wasn't a play. It was just it was a comedy show.
No, I know. Just teasing.
And so it's closer to alternative comedy, like UCB or
Hmm.
something like that.
Okay, so it was it improvisational, or did you guys actually go out there with a script? You know what I mean? Like, did you?
We had some sketches. It was mostly just people comedians doing stand up.
I was gonna ask you if the boy is a ghost. There was a fly and it lands on him, and then again though, like it's hard to like remember in the 20 was it 2019 2020 presidential debates between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Uh, the housefly landing on Hillary's face, and so that could happen to anybody. But at the same time, it was kind of creepy that it kind of crawled on the boy, and I got the impression it went up his nose or something, even though we didn't see that happen.
Oh, it did.
Okay, okay. Did
Yeah, it's not. We don't want to say the same way that like I think when Blade Runner years later said he's a replica. I'm like, why would you do that?
Yeah, yeah. Well, actually, you know what the good thing about it though is that Denis Villeneuve kind of, you know, they never exactly answer that question in Blade Runner 2049. You know, they keep messing with you. And Jared Leto was like, you know, if giving you enough, like thinking, oh yeah, he is a replicant, and then all of a sudden he'll say, no, he's not. You know what I mean? So you never really know 100%, and so whereas it was really Scott that wanted to say, you know, he's a replicant, you know, but I think Denis made the right move. But I do agree with you. The mystery is more, you know, that's the problem nowadays. Like people, like there's too many ending explained videos on the internet, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You went to ICM, you worked there, you read lots of scripts. Afterwards, how did you get into making short films? Like, what made you decide that? Because Majestic is your first short film?
It's my first short film. I've always wanted to be a director,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to learn more about the business side of the entertainment industry.
Mm-hmm.
So I got like a lot of my friends worked at talent agencies like Paradigm, William Morris, and they were always telling me that I should go work at an agency. I should, because you have access to all these scripts, you make all these connections, and I was very fortunate to land a position at ICM where I got to read tons of scripts from a lot of famous writers like Walter Hill. I've learned a lot about screenwriting just from my 1 year of experience.
I got you. COVID safety, like when was the film shot, and was it shot on location or was that a set, or both?
We shot this in LA back in April, and we filmed it at a studio downtown LA. So we built the whole fast.
Mm-hmm. So you
We had the COVID compliance officer and all that stuff. Everyone was tested before they came in, and we had masks. If you weren't shooting, you were masked. Like it was, it was a tight ship.
I got you. And but the film itself was actually shot on a set, like, because it looks, I mean, to me it looks like it could be Manhattan. Okay, so you know what I mean, like a Manhattan subway system.
We did not have Manhattan money.
Oh, I understand that. Nobody does. You know what I mean? New York is too expensive to shoot in. All staged, huh? Like the entire everything that was all set.
Other than the newspaper hitting the doorstep, yeah.
Wow, you guys did a great job. Because it looks real. It looks real.
It was pain. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, and now, this is something actually, because there's Sundance and Slam Dance, and difference I guess we're gonna ask you is between Slam Dance and Sundance. I mean, are they both in Utah, or?
Yeah, I mean, we're weirder. That's because Sundance is prestige and it's like a celebrity launch pad and all that stuff, and we made something weird that's kind of art driven, and it's much more suitable, in this kind of environment.
I got you.
We weren't going to necessarily get the same kind of attention and honest critique at some place that's looking for A-list celebrities and kind of zeitgeist stuff.
Mm-hmm. Have you caught the attention of any like filmmakers or have other people approached you already since the film has been screened?
We've gotten a lot of like cards and contests. We had our screening this morning, and it was like we were both floored with the positive. Like everyone was handing us cards and like saying how much they like enjoyed the film, and like they're setting up meetings. We had a tremendous reception.
That's fantastic. Because I got to tell you again, I really enjoyed the film. Because like I said, it's just something that, as funny as it sounds, it really is true. It's a nightmare that anyone could relate to. It doesn't have to be the same exact thing that happens in the film. You said that you've also worked in television for 10 years.
I was Ghostwriter in LA for like better part of a decade.
Oh wow.
And, yeah.
So,
I would say in the past 2 years, though, I now have contracts for 2 shows.
Oh.
One of them is on IMDb, but I missed my credit. I'm a co-creator, EP, and it's the restaurant, which like we're moving forward with now with like now we have like backing. And the other one is a cartoon, which I actually talked to James about. I'm not supposed to say anything about it, but like I'm very excited for my first cartoon also.
oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. So with this film being successful and you guys on the cusp of greater notoriety, have you both thought about the future? Like, I mean, it's a great idea, and it would be very hard to make stalled into a feature. Do you see yourselves making a feature next?
Me and Eric have like an idea for a film that we're kicking around that we really like. It's not, unfortunately, no toilets. Well, there might be toilets, but it's not toilet focused.
Okay.
And we're talking to people about it now. It's a little bigger in scale. Like it's another dark comedy, but just kind of a little more. I'll say it's more. The only thing I can really say about it is more action packed. Like, Eric, do you have anything else you want to add about it, or?
No.
Yeah, we've got big plans. Yeah.
Oh, good for you. Good for you. Well, those are all the questions that I have. I really appreciate your time, guys. And I wish you both the best of luck. And thank you. Have a wonderful evening.
You too. Thank you again.
Bye-bye.